Hey guys, it's Ethan. I just wanted to do a little 4.5 month on T video, even though it's getting kind of close to my 5 month. But I wanted to talk about a few things. I've noticed a lot of emotional changes, not ones that I'm particularly fond of right now, which I think is more of a pubescent, like, angst kind of thing. But I'm hoping it really passes because it's really, really not doing me too good. Um, but I have a lot of like anger that I'm trying to deal with by working out and being athletic, and I'll be honest, I do smoke, but I do it at night and I do it after I'm productive of doing things that I need to do. However, um, it does help a lot, and I am on medicine. I mean, I have bipolar disorder, so I knew that this was going to be a little bit of a challenge. Like I watched one of my best friends go through his transition, with schizophrenia and bipolar and post traumatic stress and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm trying to do things the way that are recommended and through my endo's, permission and allowance. However, I'm having a lot of issues. I keep pushing people away that I really don't want to go away, and I don't know why I'm doing that. But I think it's more of an emotional thing. In any case, I have a lot more facial hair, like right here. You can't really see it, but I can totally feel it. But in other news, it's really, really tense inside the house. Like, my parents aren't home right now, which I'm kind of happy about because I never get any alone time. But I've been looking for a lot of apartments to go look at and within my price range. And I've been applying to other jobs and whatnot because, like, I don't know, minimum wage isn't really doing it. I shouldn't really bitch, but I mean, like, I missed a shift on Saturday and I had plans to go. See my grandma and like the rest of my mom's side of the family, who, by the way, my cousin totally outed me to pretty much everybody who he said he totally wouldn't. So yeah, about that. Just if you're ever gonna come out, make sure it's somebody you can confide in. Even if I thought I could confide in him, I couldn't. So it's kind of awkward. Nobody's like really talking about it, which is fine. But I mean, if somebody brings it up, like that's fine. But as long as it's not rude, I don't care. Which I'm expecting anyway, because people generally are. Not to sound biased, but I mean just for my experiences, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. But I missed a shift, and I don't know. When I called the other day, my one manager was like really like just cold, and she was like, "You're gonna have to come in and talk to the manager, like the store manager, sometime this week." So I have to go get my paycheck at some point. I'm pretty sure like I'm not gonna have a job, which is gonna fuck with my unemployment, which I'm worried about. I'm really hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping we could like talk and probably sort it out, but I'm still looking for a job just in case. I'm also trying to find a job like closer to the city because a lot of the apartments that I'm looking at are generally downtown in Philly, because they're pretty affordable in their rooms. Because I can't like, I don't know how to explain it. I just emotionally can't function right now anymore. I mean, like I'm taking a semester off from school and like work's kind of fucking me, and I kind of think like anybody else they'd give allowance to, but I miss one fucking day, even though like I've called out like every other time. I've only called out like twice before when I was sick, but like I miss one day, and it's like which I think is kind of shady too. I also think they kind of want to get rid of me because of my trans status, to be completely honest with you, but that's just me. Because the HR guy I talked to when I made complaints about people was very cold about it and very, 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 very ignorant. So I don't know. That could be something too. But in any case, I'm having a lot of stress with that. So I'm going through like a really tough time emotionally, and like I also kind of feel like, and maybe somebody can give me some insight if you have any or anything like that. But I kind of feel like in the dating scene, like I'm totally more, I'm obviously very queer. However, the thing with that is like I've explained to my best friend who I dated for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like I told her, I was like, I'm afraid that nobody's gonna want me on either side of the gender binary because I'm male, but I don't have a biological penis, and that bothers me, and that makes me dysphoric. And some people are okay with that. I mean, like I am for the most part, but like other people, just seeing it from other people's perspectives, might not be as understanding and open. However, I will probably end up with somebody open-minded as crap because I just won't deal with anything less. But you know, I just worry that, you know, even if I end up with a guy that happens to identify as gay or bi, you know, like, I get very, 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 very worried about, you know, a lot of things. Like, my mom told me the other day that she worries about me all the time when I go out because she's afraid I'm going to get beat up, which is understandable. And, like, I'm very, very aware of my situation. And, you know, but I try and, like, keep to myself when I'm in the city. I think the general rule in any city downtown is you kind of keep to yourself and you just kind of go where you need to go, and that's kind of that. You don't really over socialize unless you're meeting up with people. Like, those are the rules I just follow because it just has always kept me safe. And my iPod, the only time I don't listen to my iPod is when I'm crossing a very busy street. Okay, I take my earbuds out. Do that, please, because you can get hit by a fucking car, and I almost have quite a few times, so I'm just saying. But, you know, I find a lot of frustration. You know, I know my mom worries about me and she cares about me more, I think. I know my dad does, but it's just really hard to tell because I think sometimes his frustration with me being trans, he takes it out on me in another way as opposed to trying to talk to me about it and have me possibly educate him about it, but he, like, doesn't care, doesn't want anything to do with it. I swear, like, my mom, like, sorry, my computer darkened. My mom is, like, willing to, you know, like, she did the gender confessions with me and Ryan Casada, and, like, you know, like, she submitted a few, and, like, I thought that was pretty fucking cool, you know what I mean? Like, my mom's, like, really supportive about stuff like that, and, like, she watches, like, when I do, you know, videos of my tea shots, she, like, watches them so she sees what I'm doing, and I, like, show her that I'm doing things safely, you know, so it's cool. My mom's really supportive, but I think I need to be in an environment where my parents are not completely present, but it just bothers me because the other day when I went out, my mom sent me a text message. I went out with Lisa, and my mom texted me, like, saying, like, you promised when you moved in you'd protect me and you're not, because I left for the day. Like, I couldn't deal with it. And I texted her and I was like, you know, as much as I can, I can't. Like, that's, you know, I'm your kid, that's your husband. Like, my mom kind of blurs the line of friendship and you know, me being her son, but I mean, she's getting better. She's understanding more, but it's very awkward. I don't know how to explain it, but I just spilled all my beans, so there you go. I'm having a lot of trouble, like, romantically, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm either indifferent or I'm, like, totally go head first and get fucked over, and every other relationship I've been in that's been serious, that's happened. Not that I've gotten fucked over, but it just hasn't worked out, so, you know, obviously I'm very skeptical. In any case, I'll probably update you guys on my 5 month. Oh my god, how time flies. But yeah, I'll probably update you on my 5 month. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or insight about anything I have to say, please feel free to hit me up. I'll also see if I can leave my email on the video when I upload it. I'm going to learn how to do that, but I'm not that good at it, so don't be mad or look for a comment if you want to contact me. Alright, guys, have a nice week. See you later.